Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Manaka Monty and today we'll be playing a game called Therapy with Dr. Albert Krueger. I'm really intrigued by this game. I get the impression that we'll be the patient possibly answering a series of questions, hence the name of the game, but I honestly don't know, so let's take a look. L-E-E? L-E? I don't know how they would potentially want that said. Taylor Lee. Dr. Krueger is waiting for you at room... How many rooms are in this building? Waiting for you at room 1015. Huh? Wait a second. Okay. Where the hell am I? Welcome to Krueger Health Solutions Corporation. We are the largest leading multi-specialty medical groups in G2 district, delivering more than 1 million patient visits each year. I am Dr. Albert Gerald Krueger, and I will be in charge of your dream therapy today. So is it where they sort of hypnotise them and put them into a dream-like state? What? I am not sick. This person's just taken no shit from this guy. I presume I mean, name's Taylor, so I go either way. And what the hell is a dream therapy? That sounds like such a scam. Do not be afraid, my child. What kind of doctor says my child? It's kind of patronising. I'll have you know that I'm a professional and have a PhD in marine biology. What's marine biology got to do with therapy? Do I look like a dolphin to you? Very nice, very good. Before we start our session, I'd like to go over your basic information. What is your name, my child? Taylor Lee. Age? 19. Pronouns? Okay. I was wondering if it was going to be a non-binary character. I really wasn't sure. What brings you here today and what are your symptoms? I said I am not sick. This game... You've got this kind of, like, with the graphics, it's very edgy, and you get this kind of, like, I do feel like we kind of sat low down and he's high up on a pedestal, almost leering down at us with this kind of, like, know-it-all grin. Very well. Why don't we start with a sanity check? Do you enjoy math, Taylor? Not particularly. I don't know why Taylor's talking in that voice, but that's how Taylor's talking. Perfect, then let's start with some simple math. The rule is very simple. I'll show you a question, and you'll need to choose the correct answer from the 4 cards I provide you. Will I actually get to pick an answer, or is this kind of just me clicking and reading? We'll find out, I guess. Does that sound good? Whatever. Yeah, they're really not impressed. Alright, let's get started. Oh, I do get to pick, and math is not my strong suit, but I'm hoping that I will be good enough for this, so I'm going to say 12. Excellent job. Alright. Magnificent. 1 time, okay. Impressive. I'm impressive because I can do 1 times 3. 8 minus 7. Wow. Amazing. I know. I'm a natural. 1 times 6. Très bien. Très bien. I think that's how it's pronounced. 4 times 2. Magnificent. It's very... I do get a very patronising kind of sense from this character. So 7. Excellent job. I mean, it's not like he's saying, I don't know, 14 times 379. It's not like it's ridiculously hard maths questions. Wow. Amazing. 7 plus 3. Magnificent. I know I am. I missed something there. What was all that about? I'm intrigued. My apologies. What the hell? Was that blood? Oh, it's gonna be right sinister. Does he kill it, like, what does this dream therapy entail? I mean, is it kind of I don't think it will go this far, but could it possibly be sort of like hinting at lobotomy? Or am I just thinking too much there? No, it wasn't. It most definitely was. It could have been red ink in all fairness. No, it wasn't. Now, Taylor, time is ticking. Focus on your question first. 5, okay, there you go. Magnificent. Wonderful job, Taylor. You got all of them correct. But they weren't really difficult. You must have used a lot of brain cells. I really do get such a patronising sense from him. Why don't we take a little short? Isn't that kind of like the same thing, just a different word? Sure. Let me turn up the music. I turned it down a minute ago. Yeah, this guy's a little bit creepy. And they're really not impressed. I'm not impressed. So how's it going? Huh? How are you feeling? Everything alright? Yeah, I'm a bit confused. But otherwise all good. How's school? Pretty much the same. You're a college student. Yeah, sweet. Are you from G2? Yeah. Been living here my whole life. What about you? You from here as well? Yes. I was born in G2. However, I did not attend college here. I went to G4 for my post-secondary education. Oh. RMU, I think that said? Yes. That's a pretty dope school. Thank you. It's kind of hard to think over this music, which I think is kind of the purpose of it. I mean, I don't know why he obviously has chosen to have this music play in his therapy session, but I feel it is for an off-putting purpose. Alright, break's over. Let's move on to the next section of our therapy, shall we? Okay. For this section, we're going to play a game. What kind of doctor says gonna? A very classic one. It is called the shell game. Never heard of it. Have you heard of that? No. The shell game? No, not really. It is more commonly known as cups and balls. Okay. Oh, that. I suck at that game. I don't know what this game is. Why don't we give it a try? What do you think? Whatever you say. Love the enthusiasm. Again, he's kind of sarcastic. Oh, like you just have to follow the ball and guess which cup it's under. Let's see, I have 3 cups over here, and in one of them I'll be placing a pardon me, but it seems that we don't have any balls here. Let me go get one. Quiet. Does he just carry this radio around on him or something then, which plays the music if it's now silent? Just what in the hell is going on? So where does Taylor think they've gone if they're kind of shocked to be having a therapy session? It just, like, what were they potentially waiting for? Were they just dragged in off the street? I'm kind of intrigued. But, not much is... Okay. What the was that? Thank you for your patience. Did he just literally appear out of nowhere? I appreciate it very much. What the hell happened out there? Did you hear that? Hear what? The scream. What scream? This is a waste of time. Shall we proceed with the therapy? If we must, I guess. As you can see, I have 3 cups over here. Okay. I wonder what that screaming thing was about. And in one of them, I'll be placing a ball under it. WTF, man, that's not a ball. That's a frickin' eyeball. An eyeball is a severe. Yeah, I guess. You know, that's not what I meant. Where the hell did you get it? It was donated by a former patient. Okay. Why would you use that for cups and balls? This is messed up. Actually, according to the contract, we are free to use it however we want. I'd be getting up and walking out of there right now if I was Taylor. Jesus Christ. Any other inquiries? fast we finish this section so I can put it back. Oh, imagine if all Perfect's all rolled, like he's got dirt or bits of leftover crumbs from his lunch on his desk, and oh, it'll get all sticky and bits of hair on it. Oh. Okay, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I will be shifting those 3 cups around and you will tell me which one has the ball. Is that clear? Yes. I know how the game works. Perfect. Here we go. And it's kind of hard to actually do this on a screen because you haven't got like... It's flat. You can't quite see where it's all shifting to, so... I don't know. Magnificent. I wonder if I could have got it wrong if I just guessed lucky. And also I'm intrigued to know what would happen if I did get something wrong. I gotta say that one. I got it wrong. You must be talented at something else. Oh, F you. The correct answer is ta-da! Let's try again. Yeah. Wow, amazing. I can't believe it. Nicely, whatever. Wow, amazing. How quickly this guy's hands. I can't believe it. Nicely done. No, nor can I, to be honest with you. Good job, Taylor. You managed to spot most of them. I spotted pretty much all of them. Yes, I did. You're very observant. Hang on, was that there a minute ago? Was that telephone there? I don't remember there being a telephone. But then again, the pictures have changed. That was not like that. Definitely not. Let's take another break, shall we? Sure. So he's just changing his room around at the same, or is this the dream therapy and we're kind of just gone into a catatonic state and it's all been a figment of our imagination. Imagination. Sure. Awesome. Let me turn up. No. Pardon me. Krueger speaking. How may I help you? Is that so? Well, I'm sure you're competent enough to come up with a plan. Am I correct? No, William. We're not killing it. What is going on? I'd prefer that we come up with a better plan before resolving into that. Now, please excuse me. I'm with a patient at the moment. Sorry about that. Is everything okay? That sounds pretty serious, really, you think? Something about killing? Thank you for your concern, Taylor. I appreciate it very much. However, there's no need to be worried. I'll have you know that our team is extremely well trained. Okay, that's good to know. So are they actually saying BTW? BTW. Your last name is Krueger, right? Ah, is it in regards to the dream thing? Is it to do with Freddy Krueger, who deals with, from Nightmare on Elm Street, who torments children, late teenagers, kind of thing, with their dreams? I don't know, am I just grasping at straws here? That's correct. Just kind of curious. Does that mean you're the CEO? I completely think of it very differently. Good catch, Taylor. Yes, I am indeed the CEO of Krueger Corporation. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot the company's called Krueger Corporation. In fact, my father was the one who created this company. All I did was simply take over after his death. Is that why you came back from G4? To take over your family's business? Yes. It is part of my destiny. I see. But damn, I gotta say. I'm pretty honoured to receive therapy from the CEO himself. You're too kind, Taylor. I'm just simply doing what I enjoy doing. And not to mention I enjoy talking to you very much. I'm glad. I'd say that's enough time for a short break. Shall we move on to the next section? Sure. This section is a bit different. It is not a game or a test, but a way for me to get to know you better. Or as how I usually like to call it, the gateway to your heart. You're a bit weird. You're weird. The gateway to my heart? Yes. I'll be asking you a series of questions, and I'd like you to answer them honestly. Huh? What kind of questions? All kinds of questions. Questions that are about you. Okay. Nah, I'll pass. It is an integral part of the therapy. Abstaining is not an option. This ain't fair, you know. I didn't sign up for any of this. Why do I have to tell you anything about me? Well, I guess I can modify this part a little bit. How about each time you tell me something about you, I'll tell you something about me in return? That's tempting. But how do I know if you're lying or not? Trust is extremely important between a patient and a therapist. It is essential for the work to go as far as it needs to. Okay, fine, whatever. What kind of therapist would really offer information about themselves? Excellent. However, I do have one request. You have to close your eyes for this section, and no matter what happens, you can't open your eyes till I tell you to do so. Can I trust you on that? That's a bit... I wouldn't... No, thank you. Not for me. Like this. Well, how else are you going to close your bloody eyes? My first question is... What was it like growing up in your family? Nothing extraordinary. My parents were immigrants who came to G2 to seek opportunities. I had 2 siblings. And we used to all live under the same roof with our parents. Sometimes it gets a little annoying, but as a whole it was a pretty happy experience. What about you? What was your family like? It was also quite ordinary. Both of my parents were well-known figures in the medical field. They were very busy people. So why are we having to close our eyes? However, what's different from you is I was the only child. I see. Should I open my eyes? No, just leave them closed for now. The second question is, how connected do you feel to the people around you? Well, I'm not very popular in schools, but I do have a few good friends that I feel deeply connected to. My family as well. We understand and respect each other very well. That's good. It is important to have friends and families that support you. Well, what about you? Do you feel connected to the people around you? Of course. That felt like a lie. He hesitated. What the hell was that? I feel deeply connected to all my patients. They all mean a lot to me. I guess that's very professional of you. What the hell were those? I'd open my eyes. Yes, thank you. Why did you open your eyes, Taylor? What was he doing? If you could have a magic wand, what positive changes would you make happen in your life? That's a tough one. There's really nothing I'd like to change. I like everything the way it is right now. Interesting response. It is always important to appreciate what you have at hand. Well, let's hear yours. What would you change? I guess the world could have less mediocre people. Excuse me? I'm just joking. I love my life and everything about it. There's nothing that needs to be changed. Something feels off. And what is this weird guitar sound? It feels like he wants you to close your eyes and he's trying to put you into... I say it feels like, this is what I'm guessing. He's trying to put you into a hypnotic kind of state for whatever reason. I'm going to say no this time. Last question. Have you ever had the urge to murder someone in your life? Is he like breathing down your... Or is that all just... Or is this now part of a figment... The sound was just a figment of your imagination? Or is he literally breathing down your neck? Or maybe dismember them, chop them into pieces. What? And make them into a hamburger. So is this therapy place actually... So is it sort of going to be like a Sweeney Todd thing where you've got this therapy place and then the patients you receive, you then send them off to be made into burgers? Like the barbers sent it off to make people into pies. Excuse me? Of course not. This is messed up. Have you? I personally take a dislike to hamburgers, so no. That's not... I'm feeling really uneasy. Yes. Is there anything wrong, Taylor? No, nothing. Thank you for your cooperation, Taylor. You are now free to reopen your eyes. So is this like the eye shape then, I guess? I don't know. Shall we take another short break or whatever it was he said? Let me make the music louder. I do feel he is trying to get into this person's head and make them crazy. Do you hear that? Maybe he's turning the music up louder to hide the sound of people being killed? I don't know. So, my apologies for such unpleasant experience, Taylor. No, would you, if you excuse me, I'll go handle that. Why don't you watch some videos at the meantime? Okay. I'll put on some videos. Albert? Yes. Please don't kill him. Of course I won't. Who do you think I am? I'll be back soon. I'll be right back. Is that Itchy and Scratchy from Simpsons?
Stress. It's something many of us deal with on a daily basis, yet something few seem to have mastery over. That's why we're working hard at Krueger, developing life-changing treatments and revolutionary dream therapy, allowing our patients to tackle their stress in ways the world has not seen before. So what are you waiting for? In today's increasingly difficult market, what better thing to invest in than yourself?
Okay. Hello again, Taylor. I hope you enjoyed the video. The video kind of was like a very olden kind of sense, like it was almost like a 50s kind of advertisement. That's just the impression I got. That was a pretty cool commercial. Thank you. In fact, it's a bit out of date. I plan to update it soon. I see. Did things get resolved with that dude? Yes, resolved. Peacefully. That's good. Are we ready for the next round of therapy? Yes, sure. So for someone who didn't want to be doing this, they're now very much, yep, let's get on with the next session. Yep, I'll sit here. I would have just upped and left by now if I had no reason to be there and I was suddenly doing this therapy session. I don't understand why they're staying. This section is going to be a lot more fun than the previous ones. Have you, by any chance, heard of the Rorschach test, Taylor? The blur test. Isn't that a thing where they show you a picture and ask you what you see? That is correct. It is a psychological test developed in 1921 to measure underlying thought disorder and examine the person's personality, characteristics and emotional functioning. So I missed all that completely. In whatever it was he said, and you will tell me what you see in them. Is that clear? Yeah. Crystal clear. Alright, here we go. Leaf face, rabbit, robot, lobster, elephant. I'm gonna say I see more of like a bug, so I'm gonna go closest thing I can see as a lobster. Really cool. Yeah, I was thinking the moth to start with, but you got bat, moth, bear, leaf, right? I'm gonna say moth. This kind of reminds me of those, what is it, those death skull moths or whatever they're called. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What? I don't see. I see a rabbit shitting out a cross. I don't. I'm gonna say face because it has a face. Quite the imagination. Again, like a moth or a bug or something. Leaf, bear, crab, rug, face, robot. I guess in theory the closest it would be a leaf. Is that what you see? I mean, I see maybe two animals potentially fighting. I don't know. Bat, bear, lobster, robot, rug, human. I don't see any of what he's suggesting. I don't know. I'm trying to look at these and think, can I make any of that out in there? And I'm probably being maybe a bit dense right now, but I personally can't see a human or a lobster or any of this. I guess for me, the closest it's going to be is a bat, because maybe wings. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't see bloodshed, suffer, dismemberment, psycho, butchery, regret. Yeah, I kind of regret, if I'm this character, I kind of regret stepping into this office. I guess looking past this, I see a moth. Really cool. Regret, regret, slaughter, psycho, bloodshed, dismemberment, corpse. I mean, I see a face. Interesting, very, very interesting. Murder, regret, butchery, slaughter, suffer, dismemberment. I mean, there's no face on there. I don't know honestly how I'd react if I went to a psychiatrist or therapist or whatever, and they started showing me these kinds of pictures. I think you'll kind of be a bit more traumatized than when you went in the first place. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say robot. Is that what you see? Yes, that's why I said it. Okay, bad. Death, regret, corpse, psycho, blushes. Oh, face. Yes, see, apparently it's very interesting. Good job, Taylor. That was incredibly fascinating. Okay, where are you going with this? Well done, Taylor. Well done. I'm so proud of you. I hate to say this, but we're getting close to the end of our therapy. I just want to say I really enjoyed speaking to you. And I really appreciate that you chose Krueger Corporation. I actually didn't, but no worries. It was also a very interesting session for me. So, if you had no intention of doing this therapy, are you still going to pay for it? Because I personally wouldn't if I was dragged into somewhere against my... Because I get the impression it's kind of against the rules, like shoved into the office, and... I don't know. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. That means a lot to me. May I ask what was your favourite section of the therapy? Favourite section? They were all pretty cool, I guess. You're too kind, Taylor. I'm so glad to hear that. Would you mind filling out this post-therapy survey for me? That would mean a lot to me. Sure. How did you like the overall experience of the therapy? I mean, Taylor seems to be quite okay with it. From a gaming perspective, I'm quite enjoying it, but if it was me in this situation, I'd be a little bit... I'd be worried whether I'd be actually leaving that room alive or not. So I don't know if I'd actually want to upset him or not. No. No, I clicked... I can go... If I click on all of them, it's just going to go to there. Thanks a lot. That was a big help. Cheating bastard. Before I let you go, can I have one last request? Sure. What is it? Will you sacrifice yourself for the G2 district? This is just taking a bit of a dark turn. Huh? We need you for building a better future of D2 district. We need you to feed the hungry people of G2 district. G2 is our hometown. We need to make G2 better. What do you mean, feed the hungry people? My children have been starving. They'll be grateful to you forever. Thank you for your contribution to G2 district. Oh, okay. And that was Therapy with Dr. Albert Krueger. Honestly, that is one of the better visual novel games I've played. I really enjoyed the various different tests, and I really loved the fact that I was involved with the answers. The pixel graphics really gave it this edgy vibe, and the dark colours underlying the bright ones, for me personally, expressed a sinister atmosphere within somewhere that was meant to be a safe place. I may go back and explore the other endings at some point, and if that is something you'd like to see, let me know. Otherwise, the link is in the description below if you fancy giving the game a go yourself. Otherwise, hit my like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.